Attack on Mika!
My name is Kenji, just your average third year in high school. Alright then, as always, I'll leave my brother in your care.
Take care, Kenji-kun. Good luck at school.
Both of my parents are working, so it's part of my daily routine to see my little brother off at a preschool. Thanks to that, I always arrive at school just before class starts, but it's a necessary sacrifice for the sake of my adorable sibling. It wasn't an issue as long as I avoided being late. Hey, Kid-chan! You'll be late if you don't hurry! Keep it up! Morning! Don't worry, I'm never late. The shop owners running the local markets are all kind and sociable people. All right! Made it just in time! It really is just on time. You love living on the edge, don't you? At least try to learn from it sometimes! Yeah. I haven't told anyone about seeing my brother off, so my classmates simply see me as the guy who always arrives just before the bell. Thanks to my appearance, I doubt anyone would guess that I've been seeing someone off at a preschool. I didn't think I'd have to bother explaining it, but this led to an incident before the culture festival.
Since we still have a lot to prepare, we might have to spend time on it before class, on top of after school.
She's Karin Orimoto. She excels at both her studies and sports, making her well-liked by the teachers. Her good looks also added to her reputation. These aspects made much of the school look up to her. It's our last culture festival in high school, so it's gotta be worth it. I agree. I'm sorry to ruin the mood, but I have to see my brother off at preschool in the morning, so I don't think I can make it at that time. Oh, come on! You really expect us to believe a big guy like you takes someone to preschool? There's no need to lie, so just say you're bad at waking up. That's right, all you gotta do is leave bed a bit early. No, really. I actually have to see my brother off. Come on, man! Well, I don't really care if you believe me or not. Either way, I won't be able to join in the morning. Sorry about that.
Fine then. If you're that insistent, I won't force you. It's true that you always arrive just on time in the morning. However, people who come late are the absolute scum of the earth. As for me, I haven't been late a single time in my life.
Way to go, Karin-san. You heard her, Kenji. Arriving late is the worst crime you can commit. Ugh, but I've never been late though. And plus, for festival preparations, I'll definitely be here after school, so give me a break, will you?
I see. All right then.
From the next day on, I tried to arrive as early as I could, and made full use of care service extensions to actively participate in the preparations. There were no signs that Karin paid me any mind, and before I knew it, the day of the culture festival had arrived.
What's a cat cafe without cats supposed to mean?
Are those Karin's friends? They seem nothing like her.
Orimoto, didn't think you'd be at school this far away. Yeah, it's been a while. You looked so different, so it took a while to notice you.
Really?
At first, I assumed she was being bothered by students from a different school. But judging from what I could hear, they seemed to be her friends from back in middle school. I thought it was best not to disturb them, and left. Let's get going. But from the day after the festival, Karin began arriving late to class. Orimoto's late again. What the hell? Wasn't she the one who blamed me for being loose when it comes to time? At first, the teacher was concerned due to her usual upstanding attitude. But he soon became exasperated once she was turning up late every day. And as we were acting worried, there were rumors that Karin was spotted walking with delinquent-looking girls. Honestly, what are you doing?
That's so funny! Hey Karin, it's funny, right? Come on, laugh!
Hey Karin! Didn't you make plans with me today? Let's go!
Hey, stop right there! What the hell?
Did I do something unnecessary?
Nope. You saved me. Thanks.
I have to go pick up my brother, but I bet you'll be in trouble if you run into them again.
Pick up your brother?
Didn't I tell you? I have a brother who's in preschool.
So, you weren't lying when you said that? I'm so sorry. I said terrible things without realizing it.
It's fine. I've gotten over it. More importantly, aren't those girls your friends?
Those girls are...
She was classmates with them back in middle school, but they began stalking her on her way to and back from school after the festival. She managed to avoid them at first, but they eventually began ambushing her in front of the school and proceeded to drag her around the city.
The school I'm from is also a bit chaotic. Those girls are from that kind of school. So I was worried that they might try to do something to my friends.
I'm sure there's plenty of people out there who'd support you if you tell them about your situation.
But I don't want to bother them.
Is that the only reason?
The truth is...
Back in middle school, Karin was a rather dull and discreet student. In contrast, she was now a bright and confident person who was respected by many, and I imagine her former classmates didn't find that very amusing. When they reunited at the culture festival, the girls mentioned how, once everyone knew how she was in middle school, they might treat her with scorn. They also said how sorry they felt for those who'd been tricked by her. Feeling intimidated, Karin had been unable to speak out against them. So that's why you started coming late to class.
I thought I'd changed, but I guess not. Being with those two makes me revert back to when I had no confidence in myself. And I end up shutting myself off. Despite entering a high school that's far enough so no one from my middle school might apply, I'm just repeating the same cycle.
This is just my opinion, but it's true that you tried to change yourself and succeeded in a lot of ways. You're miles better than those who remain tied down by what happened in their past and refuse to change themselves.
You really think so?
I think the dull Karin in middle school and the Karin I've seen these past 3 years are both Karin through and through. The you in this moment is a product of everything that's come before, right? Isn't that what's important? Once I knew the reason for Karin's late arrivals, I suggested that I should walk with her to and back from school. We'll be cutting it pretty close for mornings, but it should be better than being late.
Thanks, Kenji-kun.
Nah, it's the least I can do. I also asked my acquaintances through the market to keep an eye on her when I couldn't be there. For a while, it seemed like the two girls had given up thanks to an intimidating guy like me being by her side.
Well, what do we have here? You alone today? Makes me so jealous that a dull introvert like you gets to be protected by a guy. How pathetic do you have to be to need help from an intimidating boyfriend like him just so you can avoid us? I'm so glad you're having a blast in high school.
The you in this moment is a product of everything that's come before, right? Isn't that what's important?
Despite knowing how I was before, there was a person who told me my current life is a result of wanting to change myself. I also made a friend who recognized that it's all thanks to the effort I poured in. I'm no longer who I was back in middle school. Look at the little introvert go. How pathetic. Do you really want us to reveal what kind of loser you were back then? Go ahead.
Hey there! What are you yelling about in the middle of a market like this? You're getting in the way of our business! You girls are the ones who've been stalking Ken-chan as of late, aren't you? Do you have some business with her? They're going on about revealing something, but do you really have anything that might bother you if people were to find out?
No, I don't.
You heard her!
Thank you so much. You saved me.
No worries! Ken-chan, you owe us one! Why me? You still have a long way to go if you can't protect your girl. Exactly! That wasn't the last time the two girls appeared at the market, but they ran off as soon as they saw the shop owners. Thanks to this, Karin was able to return to her original lifestyle. Karin continued to be looked up to by many as a model student, but it seemed like accepting her middle school self allowed her to ease up, and seemingly made her even more sociable than before. Your problem's solved. So is there any reason for us to head to school together?
You don't want to?
I'm not saying that, but you'll always be cutting it close if you head to school with me.
Good morning!
Ah, morning! Don't be late, you two! Karin-chan, take care of Ken-chan, will you?
It's fine. It's me who wants to be with you.
You say something?
Nothing. Let's hurry it up.